I also met the 25th with John Corkins and Gary Reed. We talked in collaboration with Porterville College and creating jobs in Porterville. We also talked about that Super Walmart and trying to work together to create that upward pressure that I'm talking about. The 28th, I went to FemPower Medical Group. It was the Rise Up for Life Gala. You know, a lot of people aren't aware that 1/3 of Generation Z was aborted in the womb, and that is a genocide. And it's something that we have to be able to talk about, and really we're no better than the Aztecs or the Babylonians in this case, and sacrificing children to false gods. And so it was really a great honor to be with them and to celebrate life, and really they're saving lives. They're providing medical treatment for free, baby clothes, vitamins, medicine, and someone to be there with this young mother through the process of being pregnant. I want to thank Becky and George Fernandez, all the donors and board members for doing this in our community. And really what they're doing is local action. You know, I like saying that I can't change Sacramento, I can't change DC, but if you get involved at the local level, you can make a difference where you're at in your hometown. And what they're doing is making that difference, and I hope to see this spread across the nation. March 2nd, or yesterday, I went and read across America, or joined the event. I read at Olive Street School and Alta Vista School, Green Eggs and Ham. Met with the kids, and something I like about Green Eggs and Ham, there's two morals to the story. One is, you know, try new things. Be willing to look at certain options that you may look at and say, oh, no, I don't want to do that, but maybe it's a good thing. And the other side of it is to never give up, work hard. And I tell these children, you live in the greatest country in the world. Don't let race or gender be a block. Do not be a victim. Work hard, show your worth, and you will do well in this life because we live in the greatest country in the world. And then last night I went to Nathan Magsig's fundraiser event. He's running for state assembly, and it was a great honor. Like I said, I think it's very important that we get involved in these seats that people are running for, and try to find the right people to represent Tulare County and the constituents of Porterville. With that, I'll move on. Vice Mayor McCurvey, do you have any comments?
Well, now I know why you went first, because I did some of the same things. No, but it was a pleasure to be at the pancake breakfast with the Firemen's Memorial. I know that's the 6th annual now, and it was very cathartic to be able to chat with everybody. I had a really great conversation with Ramon about the potential for a memorial at the library when we get the library completed, and we're talking about this thing that Ray did before he passed away, and that was the Order of the Axe. And so great conversations going on with the families and the people that are supporting them, and it's just it's great to see the community come together in support of those families that lost so much in that. And it's healing for the community too, and they've got a scholarship program set up for the kids now. And when we met with John Corkins the other day, we talked about that too, because we want to try to continue to connect Porterville College to our city. And through scholarship programs like what they had done independently and other things, we can make that connection with our local college. So it was a great opportunity there. Also, I went to the Recuérdame, which is the Remember Me, at the community center on Putnam Street, which used to live in that area. Used to be a church. But it was great to see the amount of people that came out for that. We had a mariachi band from the school, which is excellent. They deployed library node number 61, and Abdullah did an excellent job of setting up the recognition, and it was a very faith-centered speech that she did, and our Councilman Beltran was there and did an excellent speech. And we did some recognition for the firefighters. It was outstanding. So it was great to be able to get over there and listen to mariachis. And I didn't go after the piñatas, but I know you saved one for the adults. Maybe you could tell a story about that. And then also the FemPower thing, and I want to emphasize this too, as the mayor did. We have a local organization that's doing a lot of things for our local community, and it's very unique in their approach at FemPower Medical and this Rise for Life. They are saving souls, and they are saving lives, and they're just a great organization. It was great to be with more than 320 leaders in our community, faith community, business owners, and medical professionals, all standing together to raise money to continue that effort and serve our community. And Becky and George Fernandez do an outstanding job with that. And I'll finish with this. Last year, I pushed forward a parental rights ordinance. And at the time, it seemed a little crazy, right? AB 1955 was coming out. The Supreme Court struck that down, and rightly so, because the state of California had overreached and said that all of our teachers had to keep secrets from their parents. And it enables the bad actors that are in this process to groom children. It goes against the family. It's a terrible thing that our state was doing, and we knew it at the time, and we were pushing forward to say, hey, that's not going to happen in our city. And now the Supreme Court has said it's definitely not going to happen anywhere in our land. And that's a great thing to see that. We see some common sense being restored, not only here in our city, but all across our nation. And we don't need to be putting our teachers in these unethical positions to stand against family. And we don't need to be conflating the perversion of some people in our society as if it's a civil right. This idea is coming to an end. And we are going to get biology returned to its rightful place and get sanity back in our community, in our city, in our country, and around the world. And that's what I wanted to finish with, Mayor.
Thank you, Vice Mayor.